Hello everyone, delighted to have your company here on 2K Sports for our PGA Tour action. Today's coverage of the WGC FedEx St Jude Invitational is about to begin. Hi, I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beeman. We're in the hometown of Elvis. It's where the king resided, Memphis, Tennessee. And we're at TPC Southwind. Now, this is one of the most underrated courses on tour, Rich, but they're now playing for a WGC title.
Well, the name says it all, Southwind. The wind blows out of the south here every single day, and it doesn't come in gently or mildly. It comes in fiercely. And when this wind really kicks up, especially in the hot conditions of summertime, this makes for a very long and challenging day. The greens are small, they can get firm, they can get fast. So finding more than 14 greens a day out here is excellent golfing. All in all, this is one of the more challenging golf courses, more underrated golf courses these players play all year long in the PGA Tour.
Just like the legendary Elvis, you've got to be ready to rock and roll.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
It's all set up to be a beauty. Let's see how it unfolds. Currently 1 under for the tournament.
Can't birdie them all unless you birdie the first, Luke. Good start.
Not a bad line, this one. And this effort by Justin Thomas. Time for the second shot. Second hole. Okay, let's get back to the action. From about 100 yards. Opting for the 9-iron. That's an absolute ripper. What a shot.
This one here, this is for back-to-back birdies, moving him in the right direction.
3 feet to go here to the hole. Gee, that had a chance, didn't it? Just tapping in for a bogey on this hole. So after that hole, he's now up to even with the card. The third hole at TPC Southwind's a strong par 5 measuring over 550 yards from the back tees. A bit of water comes into play here on the second shot, so be mindful of where you leave your approach. Opting for the 5-wood. Let's have a look at Bryson DeChambeau. Time for the 5th shot. Ooh. Let's return to live play now. Getting ready to play their third. Oh, that's the hands of a surgeon. Lovely touch.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
Nicely played. Moving on up the leaderboard now after that hole. The 4th hole here at TPC Southwind is the first par 3 on the course, and it measures just under 200 yards. Just avoid the penalty area to the left. Opting for the 5-iron. Well, that's well played, and a great birdie opportunity coming up here at the 4th. This one's tracking. Ooh, just missed that one. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. The fifth at TPC Southwind is a long par 4 measuring 485 yards. It requires a good strong drive to avoid the bunker on the left and then an accurate approach into this green. Looks like they put a good pass on that one. This shot coming from around 220 yards. Opting for the 3-wood. Well played.
Already had a few birdies today. Another opportunity for another one. Let's take a look.
Nice putt to make that one. Give yourselves a pat on the back. And that will take him to 2 under. Well, that's worth reviewing. Let's roll the videotape. And with that, he's now broken the tie, all alone at the top of the leaderboard.
The lead is getting bigger and bigger.
The strategy at the 6th here at TPC Southwind on this par 4, measuring just under 450 yards from the tips, is to position your drive from the tee to give a clear shot into this green. Good looking shot this. And playing this one from around 120 yards out. Going with the pitching wedge here. And a good looking shot here. That's headed towards the green. Aman on the ground. John, he's down there. What's the news?
Well, I'm down here on the 7th, and this is a look at Gary Woodland's next shot.
Well, Rich, in the thick stuff here. Not a good spot to be. Lining up the birdie putt here. That's half a chance of being holed, this one. And that putt will drop, and he'll extend his lead.
I like it. 2 in a row.
And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. The 7th at TPC Southwind is a strong par 4 measuring 482 yards from the back tee. A big clump of trees on the left, and the one on the right is to be avoided off the tee. Also, a good angle to attack this green is from the left half of this fairway with a huge greenside tree that also affects any poor approaches.
Has got this thing dialed in here, looking good.
This is a ball striking clinic. Yet another green in reg here.
Well, the practice is paying off here, Luke. This player is relentless.
This one's online. And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. And that will take him to 4 under. Our leader is up by 4 shots now. The 8th hole at TPC Southwind is a really nice short par 3 measuring just 164 yards. This green has been recently contoured, so accuracy or distance control off the tee is paramount. Going with the 6-iron here. Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. And this effort by Justin Thomas. Close to the surface here, the greenside rough. And back to the course with the live action. Oh, 13-footer coming up here. Go on, get in the hole. Yeah, nice mid-range birdie putt, that one. And that will take him to 5 under. He's currently sitting in 1st place. The finishing hole on the front nine here at TPC Southwind plays downhill towards a dogleg right. There's a big body of water, the short front left of this green, so make sure you've got enough club to reach the surface. 4 in a row. You're on some sort of a roll. Going with the 9-iron, I think. Not bad. Let's head over to the 10th.
And from 160 yards out.
Let's get back to it, shall we? Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. Oh, just missed. Oh, I don't mind this par putt. Job done. Let's head to the next. Leading by 4 strokes after that one. The 10th at TPC Southwind is a par 4 that plays just over 450 yards from the back tee. A lot of players take less than driver here to position their ball for the best approach to an uphill green that has a number of tiers on it. Accuracy on both shots are required. Choosing the 9-iron here. That's a pretty handy shot. Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie.
Their short game has been very impressive. They've kept this player inside the top 10 all day long because of it.
It's just about 3 feet away. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. Our leader is out in front by a whopping 5 strokes. The par 3 11th at TPC Southwind measures just 162 yards, but looks can be deceiving here. While it looks pretty, it can bite you. Make sure you've got enough club here on approach. Opting for the 9-iron. That's not what they were looking for.
Coming up a little short with that effort. Not bad, though.
Let's take a look at Gary Woodland from earlier. Okay, let's get back to the action. This would be a great up and down. Go ahead and make it. And he needs this to save par. Hang on, this looks pretty handy. Nicely holed. And for par. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. The par 4 12th is only a short one, measuring 406 yards from the tips. But you need to be very accurate off the tee. Avoid that huge water hazard to the right, and that'll give you the best angle into this green. Any drive that's pushed left will make it a difficult approach, and be wary. There's water over the back of this green, which you can't see. A wonderful shot, and a birdie opportunity coming up at the 12th. And this effort by Justin Thomas. A chance now from the bunker for an up and down. Not afraid to go deep. This putt's for 6 under par. It's on a great line. Oh, what a round this is. 7 birdies today. And that will take him to 6 under. And now that finds him in first place. The par par 4 13th at TPC Southwind, plays uphill and 472 yards. Dustin Johnson once hit a drive here, 375 yards, which left just a flick wedge in. It set up a victory. Have you got the power in the tank? That's what it's required to make a birdie. Playing from around 160 yards. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Oh, look at this. Right down the throat. Steps up to a punt of about 15 feet in distance. This one has eyes for the hole. Some momentum being built now. That's back-to-back birdies.
Back-to-back birdies moving the right direction there, Luke.
Leading by 6 strokes after that one. The 14th at TPC Southwind is one of their signature holes. The par 3 that plays downhill considerably long, around 240 yards, is hit over a big body of water to the right. Fortune favours the brave here. If you need a birdie, go flag hunting. Otherwise, lay up to around 20 feet left. Looks like they've got the 5-wood. Oh my, right by the hole. This putt coming up is for birdie.
This one's looking good.
A bit long on that one. Putting for par. Good stroke. Yeah, good putt. Well hold. Currently at 7 under for the day. Accuracy is required at the par 4 15th, just 395 yards off the tee. Players like to lay back to give them the right number into this green. And there's a little creek that meanders through the centre of the fairway here and up to the right side of the green. So make sure your approach is accurate. This looks to be a fairway seeker to me. Oh, this one should find the surface. Good shot, this. There's been some great action out on the course. Let's take a look at this highlight from another person's play. Bryson DeChambeau now with one of the great highlights of the day. Good look at a birdie. And the putt drops now at 8 under, heading down the stretch.
And a nice feeling it must be to have that sizable of a lead coming down the stretch.
Our leader is currently enjoying an 8-shot advantage.
3 holes remaining. This is what it's all about. Time to see who is going to get it done.
The final par 5 at TPC Southwind is a good one. Up the hill, Rich, and a chance to get there in 2.
Second shot back up the hill at 16. Bunkers on the front left and back right of this green. Could pose some problems. However, this hole generally plays the easiest on the golf course. Go ahead, take it on the flagstick with your second.
Seems to have chosen the 3-wood. Well, that's showcasing their power there, Rich.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in 2 and getting rewarded for it.
Oh, it'd be nice to make this putt. This is for eagle. Get in. Oh, that's frustrating. 5 feet coming up to the cup. Oh, what a stroke. Oh, you're going to be hard to catch now if you keep making putts like that.
I like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on? Let's find out.
Well, to become the champion at TPC Southwind, you need to hit some big shots down the stretch, and there's none tougher than this approach into 17.
The green sits just below the player, flanked by bunkers both right and left. The green is long and narrow and does generally move from right to left. All in all, one of the most difficult approaches on this golf course.
How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot.
John, give us a small update.
Well, I'm over on the 18th now, and this is a look at Gary Woodland.
Fair effort that. Good birdie. Still in the lead now after that hole. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action. Well, the finishing hole at TPC Southwind is an absolute beauty. There's been some heroic moments like hole-out eagles, and there's been triple bogeys that have cost championships. Your job is to get the ball safely into the fairway here. And if you're not a long driver, don't take on the corner. But if you can, it'll leave you just a short iron in, a chance to seal a victory with a birdie.
This one is chewing fiber.
Well, there's a very good reason why he's leading this tournament, and that's Exhibit A.
Dare I say, Luke, this player has been in fuego with his approach shots. Another green in regulation.
This is always a good moment. A putt to win the tournament. And there you have it. The winner of the WGC FedEx St. Jude Invitational. What a win this one is.
And a hard-fought win indeed. The winds were blowing all week, but this player outlasted the rest. I gotta say, gutsy performance all around. Great win.
And Rich, that seemed like a leisurely waltz to victory, didn't it?
Didn't break a sweat on the way to victory lane. I gotta say, I love it. It was so easy and smooth. It was a work of art.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. I'm Luke Elvey, and on behalf of Rich Beem, plus all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's good night for now.